what's the feeling from a Liverpool point of view about Sir Alex's comments over the last few days?
Well, one thing I'll say is Rafa's certainly not arrogant. No way. I just think it's quite sad, really. I mean, at the end of the day, we only get on with the job that we have to do. We try not to consider what other people are thinking about us, talking about us. We know what we have to do. And certainly any gestures that are made pitch side are made to our players, not to anybody else.
You know Big Sam well. Do you think he got it wrong?
Well, whether he got it wrong or right, I don't really know. I was just surprised that he didn't mention something to me when we were sat having a drink after the game, as we normally do after the game. Nothing was mentioned, and I'm sure if anybody felt that strongly about it, I'm sure he would have mentioned it, but he didn't. But that's the surprising thing. But we move on, as I say to you. We're just concerned with what we have to do here, not what other people think.
And the fact that Sir Alex has come in on the back of it as well, does that make Liverpool feel maybe ganged up on in some way?
No, why? No, as I said before, what other people do is entirely up to them. We know exactly what we've got to do. We know what we want out of football. It's not for us to talk about other football clubs. We very rarely do. We try to concentrate what's going on here and then just let the game take its course.
Just finally on this, it's probably unfair to ask you, but did Rafa suggest what the gesture was? Did he mention what he was doing?
No, we all knew what the gesture was on the day. Because again, as I said before, all we ever do is gesture towards our own team, and in reaction to what we thought we should have been doing, when in the event something else was done, which resulted in a goal, but that's we only consider what we want to do and what we want our players to do. So it's not meant as any gesture towards anybody else whatsoever. We only concentrate on what we do. I repeat, because that's the only thing we can affect. We can't affect what other people do.
So he's not arrogant, but he gets his tactics wrong sometimes.
No, far from it. It ends up in a goal. It's just different ways of getting what you want out of a game.